Hello, good afternoon, students. Today we will study how to find shortest path from one node to all other nodes using Dijkstra's algorithm. So this is the given example where we have to find shortest path from node 1 to all other nodes using Dijkstra's algorithm. Here circles represents the node, and the numbers which have been represented in the circle represents the node number, whereas the numbers represented on the line are the cost or hop count from previous node to the next node. So let us solve this. To solve this problem, we have to tabularize the information in such kind of a table. Divide it into various columns. First column will consist of iterations, second column consists of the nodes, which first of all there will be a single node from where we have to calculate the distance to all other nodes, then the remaining nodes sequentially like D2, D3, D3, D4, D5 and D6. Now first iteration is called as the initial iteration, where the node from where we have to find the distance to remaining node present, that is node 1. Let us see, at the top we have the given example also. D2 is directly connected, second node is directly connected to first node as well as third and fourth node. Since they have directly connected, their distance has been represented as it is 3, 2, 5, whereas fifth and sixth node are not directly connected. That distance has been represented normally by symbol infinity. This is the rule. Now from this particular iteration we have to find out which is the shortest or minimum hop count distance. Here we will observe it as a 2. So the node which is having a least hop count will be added in the second column. So in the second step, that is first iteration after initial iteration, we have added node number 3 along with 1. Now we have to go from node 1 through node 3 to the remaining all nodes. If you go to node 2 from node 3, the distance is not directly connected, and that's why the previous information will be kept as it is, that is 3 has been kept as it is. Now since 3 is directly connected, its count is represented as it is, that is 2. Now we will think for node number 4. If you go through 3 to node 4, the total count will go to 4. Initial count was 5. Now new count was 4. Count is 4. So this will be the least path or distance present for node 4 from node number 1. So that has been kept over here. So previous entry has been revised and that has been circled over here. Whereas node 5 and node 6 are even node 5 is away from node 5 is not directly connected, that's why it is kept as infinity, whereas node 6 is now connected through node 3, that is with the distance 3. So previous entry, which is infinity, has been changed to 3 now. Similarly, for the next iteration we have to find out the next list count. Previously it was 2, now it is 3. So we will think of a node 2. So it has been added over here, and the entries or hop count distance has been revised once again. So from node 1 to node 2, the distance will be 3, which is directly connected. Then previous node which we have kept, which we have used in the curly bracket, that is node 3, its distance will remain as it is throughout the steps, remaining steps. So why? Because it is directly connected and that is the least count for that node. So 2 is remaining as it is and it goes to the last step, up to the last step. Now for node number 4, if you go through node number 2, the total distance will be 4 as it is, and previous distance was also 4, so it is kept as it is. For node 5, if you go through node 4 through node 3, okay, so it will be 2 plus 2 4 plus 3 7, and that's why the new entry which is present over here is 7. Now the previous the node 6, which is already connected through least distance, that is 3, will remain as it is in this case also. Why? Because if you go from 1 3 4 5 to 6, the count increases, that's why it is as it is. Similarly, if you go through this example up to the last step, you will get the distances present from node 1 to all other nodes, and this last entry will be treated as the final entry. Now we come to the last entry of this table. As node 1 to node 2, the distance is 3. Node 1 to node 2 is distance 3, so it has been represented with respect to this graph. So node 1 to node 2 with the distance 3, node 1 to node 3 with the distance 2, node 1 to node 4 with the distance 4, but where it has been changed at this level, that is because of or through node 3, and that's why the path goes like 1 to 3 and 3 to 4. Now node 1 to node 5 with the distance 5, but it has been changed initially at 2, which gets revised with node 6, with respect to node 6, and that's why node 1 to node 5 distance will be through node 6. Node 1 to node 5 distance will be through node 6 with the hop count 2 plus 2 plus 1, that is 5. And node 6 is directly connected with the distance 3 through this 3 node. So node 6 connected from node 1 with the distance 2 plus 1 3 through node 3.